this one. To the Cavaliers. All right, man. Let's get this show started. All right. We're doing the Clippers. All right. We're playing there. All right. We'll go with the yellow this time. All right, here we go.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV from Cleveland, Ohio.
And I'm back here at the studio. All-Star's always one of my favorite times of the year. How's everything been, Alexis?
Oh, it's been great. It's been cold. I can barely feel my hands. I'm barely speaking. My lips are blue right now. But the events were action-packed with players, fans, and, of course, NBA 2K.
That sounds fun, but first, let's dive into Season 5 Power Within. It's live right now, and we have all the details for you. Your hunt for glory is over, but the next 6 weeks will summon the power within. Welcome to Season 5 of NBA 2K22. This may be the coolest season yet.
All right, here we go.
Oh, what a nice look at the sprawling metropolis of Greater Los Angeles. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA Action. It's coming up, and this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, BA. Well, the Clippers are super talented, and now they're starting to gel. Paul George said the chemistry is amazing. He said, quote, "This team has a real bond. It's fun. We're locked in. We're together. It's one of the best locker rooms I've been around. We're going to continue to build off that." Guys?
Oh, that's a scary thought, Allie. Thanks for that. And with the bulk of the season still ahead, let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. Taking a look at the Clippers, they've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
I think for Cleveland, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Jared Allen out there with Mobley. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's the Wizard in at the 3. And for the Clippers. All right, Brent, early on in the year, what are you looking to see from the teams that you consider to be contenders?
Well, look at teams who are playing lesser opponents to just try and put games away as early as possible. A win in November and December means just as much as the ones that happen after the All-Star break. So the importance on that first 20-game run for a veteran team can make all the difference.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And it's rejected. And here comes the break. Here's Garland. He got a piece of it. Up and in on the layup. And here are the Clippers now. Poke loose. In transition, here they come. Here's the Wizard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position, and Garland did a nice job there.
George with it. He had 25 points in his last game. to mark, and he lays it in.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
The Cavs have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to the Wizard. Now Allen, outside Sexton. Here's the Wizard. For 3, knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Zubats with it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pulls up on the wing.
And Garland battling right now, staying on the balls of his feet to be active defensively.
The Wizard. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
George against Sexton. George with the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Sexton. Pass to the Wizard. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Mann. Floats one up, and the layup is good.
It's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Terrence Mann, one of those guys in the draft that maybe people didn't realize was this good, and the Clippers have done a good job of developing him.
And the Wizard gets it to go. He's got 11.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
The Clippers trail. Pass to Zubats. Now here's George. Check by Sexton. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And thinking about Mann, you love the competitiveness he shows on the court.
Oh, I love it. He gets out there. He's aggressive on defense. He ups the tempo of play, and he brings that kind of spirit, B.A.
And he can't hit the second.
And Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wing. Maybe a career season for him last year.
Chalk up 2 there.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now here's George. 5 points in the game. Pass to Mann. It's George on the wing. From outside, off the mark. And with George and his efficiency, Brett, it took a huge step up last season.
Man, I think B.A. he was just locked in. After the disappointing finish and getting ousted in the playoffs the way they did the year before, I think he was just on a mission all season long to prove that he could get them back there and that he was going to be a big reason why.
The Clippers call timeout.
Which water section wants a t-shirt?
Just sitting up there chilling out, man.
your Clippers hero.
Dedmon's checked in for Allen.
Dwayne Dedmon.
Sexton against George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
That's on Colin Sexton.
Think about Paul George in his second year in the NBA being named the most improved player. He's just gotten better from that point. And you don't have to win an award every year to prove it.
The first free throw is good. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Cavaliers have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Here's the Wizard. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Pass to Garland. There's the triple. Pure from 3-point range. Garland's got 7.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
George outside. Zubats with it. Working on Dedmon. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
A really good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Here's the Wizard. He's got 13. Oh, had a nice open look right there. He's got 10.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Here's Zubats. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
That's the man you want running into the pick and roll. It's Paul George at the helm. He's got the ball and makes a great play.
Pass to the Wizard. Lets it fly from 18. And he knocks the jumper down.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Now George. Checked by Sexton. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. The Clippers making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in.
That's what's up.
It's George on the wing. Checked by Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Paul George put his defender in the blender right there. Tough for him to guard that kind of possession.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Back to Garland. Puts one up from 19. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Tipped away. Here's the break. Here's the Wizard. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Puts it up from 12, and it comes off the front of the rim. Cleveland has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Here's the Wizard. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting 45% from the field in this first. George finds Beverly. Here's Mann. Throws it up high. And they're on the break. Here's the Wizard. From the top of the key, he buries it. 23 points in the game.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Now Los Angeles with it. It's an 18-point game, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Here's Dedmon, looking for his first basket still in this one, the Wizard. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
So it's the Clippers now. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And it's always fun to see a defensive powerhouse like Evan Mobley. He savors any chance he gets to affect a shot or totally shut down an opponent.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Mobley. Here's the Wizard. The 15-footer is good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
On the court for the Cavaliers, we've got Jared Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Mobley, and it's the Wizard in at small forward.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Pass to the Wizard. Back to Sexton. Puts up a three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's in rhythm and right on target, as Sexton has a very well-rounded offensive game and playing in control now.
Sexton against George. And here's the fast break. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
All the way. Allen started it and finishes it off. You saw his motor.
So it's the Clippers now. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. George outside. That shot is off. And it's Cleveland the other way. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Pass to Zubac. And here's George. Here's Mann. Looking to win the run. Rejected by Allen.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the Wizard gets it to go.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the Clippers have possession. Six on the shot clock. Into the lane, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
It's blocked. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
Clippers ball.
Okoro is checked in for Sexton.
Isaac Okoro.
And the Clippers have possession. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, George. Mobley grabs the board.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's the Wizard. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Give him 35.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Here's George. He's got 9. Inside. Oh, no good again that time.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Knocks it loose. Pass to man. Here's Zubac. Allen defending. Now here's Zubac. He had 19 points in the win against Portland.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
Here's the Wizard. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
His first personal foul.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Well, the G League is testing out the 1 foul shot approach. Meanwhile, the NBA is running commercials. And so it's Cleveland, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. Here. And I'm Kevin Harlan. For the Cavaliers, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you're just trying to stop it. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The visitors with the ball. Here's the Wizard. Outside Sexton. Pass to Allen. To the paint. Here's the Wizard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 40 now. Now George. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Colin Sexton up there with Darius Garland. Then there's Mobley. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's the Wizard in at the three, the small forward.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
Garland's gone 6 of 7, making it look easy here. Pass to George. Fires for 3. The shot comes out, and it's Cleveland the other way. Garland, the pass to Sexton, and the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's the Wizard. He's guarded by Zubats. And down it goes. 2 points.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
George outside. Allen defending. And the layup is good off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Allen. 6 points for him. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Mann. 6 points for him.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to the Wizard. And the bucket is good.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. George outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for Allen.
And he makes a first.
At the charity stripe, Paul George. At the line for 2.
George hits them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Sexton. Here's the Wizard. He's got 44. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
George against Sexton. Pass to Zubats. Here's Mann. Give him 8. Clock at 6. Here's the Wizard. Allen with it. He's guarded by Zubats. Blocked. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Away team ball. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Most coaches would settle for the opposition taking mid-range jump shots, but tonight they're on fire from there.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Outside Sexton. Pass to the Wizard. Connects on the foul line jumper.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Beverly outside. Now here's Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, hits the three-pointer. Kennard's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there. Luke Kennard, just a dangerous shooter out there on the floor, and he can also make some plays, but it's that over 40% from deep that keeps him dangerous. Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Jump ball call.
Pass to the Wizard. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here are the Clippers. They're on a 16-6 run. Right at the free throw line. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Clippers basketball. Substitution for the away team. Kevin Love. Larry Nance Jr. Taurean Prince.
Puts it up off the inbound. The shot off that time.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's the Wizard. And again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Ibaka. Outside, Green. Here's Kennard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His 3rd personal foul. At the line for LA, Luke Kennard.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Here's the Wizard, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the away team, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
It's stolen by Love.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's the Wizard. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. 1:50 left in the 3rd quarter. Beverly outside. Kennard outside. 6 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And Beverly gets it to go.
The strength from Patrick Beverly is impressive. Takes the punishment. I don't think he minds it one bit and still converts.
Pass to Nance. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Green. And here's Kennard. Launches it. Prince grabs the miss. Here's the Wizard, defended by Kennard. Here's the Wizard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Kennard, tightly guarded. Drills the elbow jumper. Kennard's got 11 points.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Pass to Nance. Here's the Wizard. Oh, connects again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
27 seconds left in the third quarter here. Knocked away. Here's the Wizard. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
That's his fourth personal foul. At the line for your Clippers, Luke Kennard.
No good on that one. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And Brent, you were a dunk contest champion in 1996. So when you think of the all-time great dunkers, who's the first person that comes to mind?
I have to go with Vince Carter. Probably during my time, the most explosive and exciting slam dunk artist in game that I've ever seen. But if you go through history, we know the likes of Dominique Wilkins and Dr. J. There's been many high flyers and many skywalkers, and we appreciate all of them.
And for Cleveland, Mobley out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's the Wizard in at the 3 spot. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Substitution for the away team. Substitution on the court.
And here's George. Blocked.
How about Sexton getting in there? Great timing from the guard.
Out to the right wing. Pass to the Wizard. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's George. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Here's the Wizard. Well, Brent, the NBA is looking to give back. It includes the formation of the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition to address racial and social inequality.
And I love that Adam Silver put together these type of committees to continue to address these concerns and not letting them go by the wayside or be forgotten. We're looking at education, we're looking at voting access, we're looking at criminal justice reform, all doing important work, and it will continue. So between the players and the commissioner's office, the league doing a great job of keeping it at the forefront. And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Pass to Ibaka. Now here's George. Here's Mann. Clock at 4. George with it. Over Sexton. Can't connect from 14. Here's the Wizard. George defending. He got it again! Sensational!
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
That's this team.
Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
Guarded by Garland. Pass to George. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
Here's George. Trying to get back on track. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his third.
That's on Colin Sexton.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender using the old pump fake.
That's good from George.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
George against Sexton. Here's the Wizard. Yet another bucket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Green's checked in for George. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Guarded by Garland. Six on the shot clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Here's the Wizard. From the baseline, another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And there's the drive. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. And the Clippers making a change. And Sexton able to play through mistakes early in his career. Brent, his shooting stood out right away.
Yeah, he's such a tremendous scorer, BA, and keeps a lot of pressure on the defense. The next step for him, and we've seen signs of this, is him just becoming a better playmaker.
Well, Brent, there are over 50 NBA players from the continent of Africa or with family ties there. And the NBA's investing in Africa's infrastructure for basketball.
Well, they're building courts there. The league is going to grow there. And I think within 5 years, BA, we're going to have an influx of talent and a player who's going to come in to the NBA and make a huge impact.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Connects from downtown. Green's gotten 4 this quarter.
You're trying to space the floor. Green's the guy you want out there. The defense is forced to respect him from range.
Here's the Wizard. Got a piece of it. Over to the wing. Zubac's with it. He's picked up by Garland. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Tipped.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And the Wizard gets it to go.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game, one in each half.
Los Angeles 5 from downtown here in the fourth. And as restrictions are lifted, fans able to reconnect to the game, but also the players able to connect with one another. Brent, how important do you think that is for chemistry and team bond?
Well, I think it's huge. Looking back, the relationships that you build, those mean so much more and last so much longer than the years that you're NBA. So for the players getting past all that isolation and being back into some kind of familiarity, it's such a huge relief. Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second three of the half.
Pass to Allen. To the wing on the left. Hits yet again. Wow!
And he is simply uncautious. Nobody can stop him right now.
Boy, the points keep coming, and he's climbing that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight. Here's Zubac. Misses off the left iron. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And the Wizard gets it to go.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting just around 34% in this game so far. Outside, Green. Unloads from 13. Zubac's shot is off.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Here's the Wizard. Again! What an avalanche!
That score moving him clear into third all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. And rejected. Good! That's another bucket!
And incredible! Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What an historic night. When he first came into the NBA, Grant, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury. Brent, players have a lot more say than they used to.
Yeah, this is an onus on...
Checking in for the away team.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Wizard. And got it! Another basket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Beverly for 3. Doesn't go for him. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Out there hanging out, man. Yeah, every time, man. You know, just chilling, doing my thing right now. You know, trying to get my beer in. I got me a left-handed cigarette I'm gonna finish before I get done streaming though, dog. But on the whole, everything's everything, man. Yeah. See, I popped up into your stream. How did I do that? And I got my, and I'm streaming, right? All right. Okay. We'll go up out of here now. Yeah. Alright, well you pop in, you might as well hit that doggone like button or that subscribe button or something, man. Try to help me out a little bit so I'm trying to get my stream, my subscriber list up. All right. Appreciate it, though, man.
$40 new level prizes await as you compete to cement your legendary career. Size up defenders like Kyrie, pull spin jumpers like MJ, and dance on whoever gets in your way. You can flex on the competition with even more new emotes at levels 12, 16, 20, and 25. Don't embarrass anybody though, unless they really deserve it. Update.
The starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At shooting guard, Shake Milton. At the other guard position, Ben Simmons. At power forward, Tobias Harris. At center, Joel Embiid. At the other forward position, head coach of the visiting team is Doc Rivers. Basketball fans, we welcome the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors. Man in the middle, standing 6'8", number 5, Precious Achiuwa. At the point guard position, at 6'3", number 7, Goran Dragic. At forward, 6'7", number 3, O.G. At guard, 6'1", number 23, Fred VanVleet. At forward, 6'9", wearing number 43, Pascal Siakam. The Toronto Raptors head coach is Nick Nurse. Fans, let's hear it once again for your Toronto Raptors.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. This summer, 2 lottery picks, Jalen Green and Jonathan Kuminga, were drafted, not out of college, but off the G League's Ignite team for top prospects. They developed, got exposure, and made 6 figures in the process. Green said it's a new route, and we're already seeing other talents following in their footsteps. Guys?
Good story, DA. Thanks.
Oh, man. Hey, what's up? What's up?
Look
What's
at
up?
Philadelphia's starting lineup. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Townsend in its small forward. And for the Raptors, the forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. Greg Van Vliet out there with Dragic. And it's Achua in its center. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Now Van Vliet. And Simmons with the rebound. And the 76ers with possession. Pass to Townsend. Now the dish to Embiid. The pass to Townsend. 2 on the clock. Shoots over Anunoby. Townsend, no good. Anunoby in the corner. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Harris outside. Passes to Milton. Inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Here's Van Vliet after the Sixers pick up 2. He gets it in there.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
High post, Embiid. Over to the left wing. Here's Townsend. He's guarded by Anunoby. They get a hand on it. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Dragic with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Simmons passes to Townsend. Simmons against Dragic. Townsend, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And good that time.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go. And what you like about Anunoby is how efficient he's become. Good to great shot selection. Hits for a solid percentage from the field, from 3, and from the line.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Back to Anunoby. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And another efficiency of Anunoby's, he takes care of the rock.
And for a young player, you're right, GA, he makes very few mistakes. And if he does make a mistake, they don't pile up and become a problem. He just moves on to the next play.
So impressive the way Siakam has emerged as a #1 scorer.
He has a great handle for his size. The length is hard for any defender to deal with, whether Siakam's back to the basket or facing up.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Townsend. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Van Vliet outside. Embiid against Dragic. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Achua, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
At the top of the key, Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's Townsend. And the 76ers get it back. The 76ers with another miss. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a three-point game.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
76ers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Simmons passes to Townsend. Now here's Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Wizards in Washington. Achua finds Van Vliet. Back to Achua. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And Embiid with the block. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Townsend. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. Now here's Dragic. Pass to Van Vliet. Now the pass to Anunoby. And again, Toronto no up. 76ers shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
I'll be right back. I'm run up here. I'll be right back. Getting ready to start this right back up. All right. Okay. All right, here we go, y'all.
Simmons against Dragic. Passes it to Achua. Pass to Anunoby. There's the feed to Dragic. Makes it off the glass. Dragic has got 5 now.
That's a strong move right down there in the paint. Something you see a lot from Goran Dragic.
Back to Simmons. It's blocked. They get it back. Count that one. Embiid's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him.
Van Vliet looking around. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
What a fearless competitor Van Vliet is. Figures out ways to score inside while being covered.
Embiid inside, covered by Achua. Embiid kicks to Milton. 5 to shoot. Townsend, the pass to Milton. Yep, that one goes in there.
Assist goes to
And Toronto has possession. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have 2 evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
Anunoby sends it back.
Showing signs of